All right, I've been putting 10 gallons a day in diesel twice a day. 10 gallons at a time, twice a day. So about 20 gallons a day. So she's thirsty, but she gets a lot of work done. I think this is the biggest stump on the property. So let's do that then. You know, I figured if you put the dirt behind the hole, behind the stump, then you can pull it towards you. I mean, hello, duh. But I'm gonna have to get this one from both sides. Tree down was leaning pretty good, I remember, but it was a big boom back in the April, I think, April or May. It's been a long, slow process, but that's the way I wanted it. I didn't want to feel rushed ever in this project, and I haven't. Feel rushed trying to get this stump out. Oh, roots. Let's go out a little further, that's all. So the root gets smaller and then you can rip it. They make a thing called a root ripper, I think it's called. It's just a little hook goes on where the bucket is. And it just, all it does is it rips roots and it doesn't make such a big hole when you're doing stumps. I don't have one with me, so we're using the bucket. Then we'll go at it from this side. This one out eventually. Just see if she'll move. Hey, look at that. She's gone. Alright, you stay right there. I'm going to scrape your underbelly. Okay. Stay. She is out of the hole. Go dig up some rocks, put in there. All right, well, I tell you what, today was one of those days where you get to the end and you think maybe this is all worth it. I got all these stumps pulled where the barn's going to be in the driveway. No more stumps up here at all. The only stump you see is there's two over there because they're right next to the trees that are staying. I'm just going to cut them flush because I don't want to disrupt the root system. There's one over there, kind of out of the way. I could pull it or not pull it. Who knows? If I'm over there with the machine, I'll probably pull it. But, of course, I got rocks. These rocks came out of all the holes for the stumps. That's one pile of stumps that was basically up here. And that's the other pile. I figure I got 2 triaxle loads maybe to haul out of here. Trying to get that done this week. So I graded this out, you know, as best you can with a big excavator bucket, and then I tracked over the whole thing to smash everything down. This is all going to get you know, scraped off in the spring when we go to build. But I just wanted it walkable, drivable, and that it is. There's no rocks sticking up, there's no stumps, there's roots here and there, who cares? But I'm just thrilled. Look at it. We're going to bring the camper up here next weekend and camp out, I think, because we can. So yeah, it was a great day. I got my firewood pile, I got the machines parked over there, That pile's big. That's all debris, you know, instead of all spread out, I piled it up. My plan for tomorrow is I'm gonna condense some of this down with the big machine and maybe dig a burn pit. Well, good morning. It's another day. It's another Carhartt t-shirt. So anyway, I'm coming to you from the brush pile. Today, my first order of business, I believe, is going to be try to push some of this back and dig a nice pit and maybe start to burn some of the brush. So over here, see it just creeping out there. There's the biggest rock on the property is right there, and that the way we situated the house, so that would be under the back deck. So the house, the hole for the house is going to be just on the other side of that rock. It might make good sense to sort of burn over there, so that, you know, the hole is at least somewhat started, rather than burn somewhere else where I'd have to, you know, get fancy with filling the hole in. But so I'm going to see what the machine will do, moving this stuff, piling it up. I don't know if it's going to work or not. We'll see. We'll go from there. Remind me to change your battery soon. All right, thanks. I think they'll go. It rained a little bit last night, so those pallets are a little damp, but I like to take I had a small cardboard box. I shove old t-shirts in it, nasty old t-shirts that I've retired, douse them with diesel, and then light the box on fire, and then stick the pallets on top of it. So we'll see if she goes. Say it's going pretty well. I was careful to pick out brush that I cut back in the spring, so it's been sat here for 4 or 5 months, nice and dry. I'm not trying to create a lot of smoke, so trying to be selective in where I grab things. So the burn pit's a good idea, because if there's any, it keeps it down underground. It's much safer. Plus, any of the dirt that's in amongst all the debris will just stay in the pit. So it's just cleaner. This is going to fill with ash. That's why I made it so big. I can spread the ash out and just bury it. That's the safest way. You throw ash on it every night. You throw some dirt on after the fire dies down at the end of the night, throw some dirt on it, start again next time. So the main challenge for me is to stay patient. A lot of times when I do this, I just want to pile it all on there and let it burn. But today I'm taking my time. I'll let the stuff burn, and I'll put some more on, so on and so forth. So I think I'm going to be working on cleaning up down there at the same time. Make my way up here and feed the fire. So that's it. We'll see how much we get burnt. Hopefully I get it all done by the end of the week. I'll bring you back when something cool happens. Not that this isn't cool. This is way cool. But you know what I mean. So far so good. Been burning it for about an hour. Got a huge amount of brush in there. Yeah, so far so good. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, well, I shut the camera off. I had to put the fire out. A neighbor complained a little bit about the smoke, so I put it out. I got about half the brush done, so I'm happy. I'll probably burn the rest of it probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday, something like that, one of those days. But yeah, made good progress, got about half of it done, consolidated, so it's another good burn and we'll be in good shape. I thought I'd bring it back. I got that whole area, I got all that stuff piled up. I got all this tracked in and graded as best as I want it. Good enough for the dozer to come in next spring. I'm going to continue tracking in right here. I haven't done it here, so it's a matter of running the stuff over, using the hoe to get it, you know, at level-ish, fill in big holes. To the end, track, turn around, go back. All right, I'm done for today. Day didn't go exactly as I planned. I figured I was just gonna sit on the excavator and feed the fire all day, but I got shut down. So like I said, I got about half the pile burned, so I put it out, and then I came down here and I got all this done in here. Got that debris pile piled up, so that'll compost good over the winter. Hopefully I'll have a pile of topsoil there in the spring. I got a couple of big rocks, I moved them down there. So that's whatever, that's where they're going to be forever as far as I know. Got all this done. That rock's sticking out, but that's okay. That's the one I tried to bury, but I was unsuccessful. These two will be here, these two will be here, and then that's about it. I mean, that one up there, this whole deal here, that one, and then those two, and maybe a little bit under the deck. We'll see. We may go to great lengths to get rid of that when we dig the hole for the house next spring. So, but yeah, I'm thrilled. All this is ready to be graded next spring, stripped, whatever. And I'm feeling really good. I hope I can get the stumps out of here this week. You know, I'll condense down the rock pile a little bit, just a little bit. Still gotta dig that one out. I haven't been up here yet at all. This is really the only place right in here where I haven't been with the big machine. There's a rock right there. There's a rock right there. But I feel like I'll be able to get those out. So yeah, this guy, it's going to be under the deck. It's in the area where the deck is. I mean, this is an impressive rock right here. It goes from here down here, it goes probably over to there. So that's what's left of the brush. Another great day. I had another great day, great time doing what I dig. So like I say, do what you dig what you do. Life will be good. See you next time.